Welcome back to Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, Timepants, and today I am going to be taking out our group of level 1s here. We're going to try and get this Houndmaster good to go onward and upward. However, we can see here I am being tempted by two ancestral trinkets. Well, one ancestral trinket in two instances. However, we are instead going to be going out into the Warrens with this group, and once we get out there, I'll give you a little look-see at what we're working with here. But long story short, we are really going to be messing with the trinket loadouts because I had a bit of a revelation. I've been operating under the assumption that the Houndmaster is a terrible class. Like a really, really, really bad class. We're gonna go big because we're gonna feast at least one time. I was under the impression that it was a really bad class, and so everything that I had been doing was sort of operating, like I said, under the assumption that it was terrible. And because of this, I never really gave the class a fair shake. This is very expensive. Because it was terrible at combat, right? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me break down my reasoning here. I started to get to thinking, I was talking to one of my friends, what if the Houndmaster is not a combat class? We already know that there's going to be one non-combat class in the game, the Merchant. But what if the Houndmaster is also a non-combat class? What if it is in fact not only not a support class, not like the Vestal, but a non-combat class? So what I'm going to do is this. He's going to use dodge here, and kind of hear me out. Let's see what we're doing here. We have the Vestal with the Ancestors map, and we're going to use his camping skill. Release the Hound. We're also going to use Hound's Watch. So we're going to skip out on a little bit of combat ability. By the way, it seems like some of these trinkets got nerfed. Plus 15 damage and plus 20 damage plus 1 crit. Minus 3 speed? I think these were tweaked recently. Anyway, let's get started. Well, you'll see what I mean here in a minute. Alright, so we're going to use... Gosh, how do we want to do this? Let's use tactics. Release the Hound. Sharpen Spear. And weapons practice. So, we're going to be losing some combat effectiveness here. But this is a good trial run because we have another firewood. So if things just go completely south, we'll camp again and we'll mess with our camping skills. But this is good, right? So now we have 120% scouting chance. We're gonna get a bunch of scouting and then we'll just avoid it. So all we have to do is fight the room battles. Oh, hey, Timepants, pretty smart. So let's get going. Hopefully we will get our first scouting here very soon. We have a nice grid shape here, so I'm not too worried about the shovels, so we might drop those if need be. Iron Swan, yes. And the other thing is this. We're going to use Guard Dog because look at his dodge. 40. Ooh. This will give him another plus 18, so he'll have about 60 dodge chance. He's going to mark himself on the first turn, and we're just going to guard our man-at-arms here. And then hopefully he won't be taking any damage at all. Oh my... That scouting couldn't come soon enough. If you want to get on that at any point. But I feel like we actually have a pretty good idea here. So yeah, that's kind of my assumption. My assumption is Houndmaster, not a combat class. Not at all a combat class. So let's see how this goes. I am a little bit worried their speed is in the toilet on account of these legendary bracers. We may stop using them altogether here. Dazzling Light on you. Hopefully we can get this done here. That's a bit unfortunate. Alright, Rampart. Retribution. Okay, so he's gonna mark himself. And then... Ugh. Okay, that's good. See, that's his dodge working there. -5 quirk. Ooh, we are gonna have to... We're gonna have to fix that. But then we use Guard Dog on you. And now you should be safe. Alright, I think we get rid of this guy. That's kind of a waste, but I'm a little bit worried about what could happen. Dodge. Look at that. 58 dodge chance is pretty good. And once we get rid of that negative quirk, that's going to get even better. Alright, Guard Dog on you. And... oh my goodness. Timepants. I think you figured it out. Holy shit. I did it, guys. I really did it this time. Alright. So, unfortunately, here's the bad part. Oh, does he lose the mark? Huh. It's a bit unfortunate. Alright, let's just start clearing some of this stuff out. We don't want to get a bunch of diseases on us. Oh no, look at that accuracy. That is really bad. What the... I mean, this is working, but... why is her accuracy so bad? Ooh. That is not very good. We might need to reassess that. But yeah, he is stunned, so now I think we just start working on it. There we go. Not very effective in combat, but we are getting that protection off. As you can see, we have that protection reduction there. Judgment. Not very good, because, yeah, her trinket has a slight damage nerf. But that's okay. Her healing's really good. Although, look at this. Look at our health. That went 3 rounds, and we took, like, basically no damage at all. Holy shit, Timepants. I think you figured it out. Well, you know, I consider myself a bit of a visionary. And there you go. Okay. So, I think we go like so. Boom. Up here. Back around. And up here. Okay. So we're going to have to contend with a few traps, but actually he's pretty good at trap removal. And we can actually let our torches... ooh, okay. Let's see. Who's going to get it? You do not have a damage buff, so I think it's going to have to be you. Please, nobody drink this. Okay. Sweet. Alright, now we're pretty good. Okay, so even though her accuracy is pretty terrible, at the very least, we don't have to worry too much about... wow, that is a lot of scouting. And actually, once we get done scouting everything out, we can camp again, and then we'll get a bit more combat benefit when we go through the rest of this. Holy shit. Yeah, okay. Houndmaster. Not only a not a support class, straight up a non-combat class. I think we figured it out, guys. I think we got this. I feel pretty smart. Unfortunate. Yeah, we don't want to take any we don't want to take any diseases here. Those are really, really bad. Dazzling Light on you. Ugh. It feels like those are getting resisted more than they should. Fortunately, we have 2 down here. We might not use dodge here. Wow, nice. Okay, yeah, we might not use dodge here since there's only 1 left. Let's see if we can blackjack you. And there we go. I think we're onto something here. Holy shit, what a revelation. But my friend's going to be enthralled to see that, yeah, we were kind of workshopping this idea, thinking about, well, you know, how could this work? What can we do to kind of capitalize on the Houndmaster's class advantages? And admittedly, there are few. But yeah, we kind of just worked under the assumption, what if the Houndmaster is secretly one of the best classes in the game? And look at this. Look at how much combat we get to avoid. So actually, I think we go up like so. We'll get some more treasure. Up like so. Around here, if we can avoid combat. If not, we'll come down and go here. Okay. Now, this might not be the most exciting way to play, but it is novel, and I am actually worried about the Houndmaster's fragility. Like, I'm afraid that if we don't, like, capitalize on the class's few advantages, I'm a little worried that he might die before we reach max level with him. So we're going to be very careful. We're going to treat him pretty gingerly. If you want to see a lot of combat, probably the Houndmaster episodes are not the ones to watch. But it's kind of cool. Like, I kind of have come around on the Houndmaster because I've said before, I think that yeah, scouting is probably one of the best skills in the game. We're good. Okay. And I feel like this is kind of proof of concept for me that yes, in fact, it is an incredible how do we want to do this? Yeah, it is in fact an incredible skill. It's very good. Drums of Doom, not great. Let's see. Okay, so Retribution on you. And then... yeah, this is going well. Okay. Then Guard Dog on you. And he keeps the mark. Okay, so it seemed like the mark went away the first time. I'm not sure what that was. Yeah, we have to... he keeps the dodge buff. So this just refreshes it then? No, it stacks? Holy shit. Okay. Alright. I actually like the Houndmaster a lot. I have completely come around on my thoughts on the class. It's very good. It is very good. Alright, Retribution on you. And then, if this thing does go first, we'll get a riposte. Yeah, there we go. Dodge, and does he riposte? No. Okay. So, maybe a Crusader is the better class then. Because the Crusader has an ability that gives him protection, and it also now marks him. So yeah, that's probably the better class synergy for him, but it's not what we have available at the moment. I think we just go ahead and use this. Take our food, take our key, and we'll go. Yeah, we can actually probably, once we fill out the rest of the map, we can camp again. And then, yeah, we can actually give ourselves some combat buffs, and then we steamroll the rest of the dungeon. Oh shit. Yeah. I feel like we figured it out. Dude, the Houndmaster's a cool class now. I have come around on it. And a map. Wow, no additional scouting. We actually have this all covered. It's fine. Shovel, yeah. And let's see. Looking good. Let's go. Yeah, hopefully we can fill out the last 3 rooms here, 3 rooms and corridors, and then, this is a little scary, but his dodge chance is so good. Dazzling Light, chance to stun very low. Heal? Judgment? Let's try and get a kill. No. Okay. Alright. Retribution on you. And hopefully we can get a guard dog up. Yeah, I'm not sure what I think about that sucks. I'm not sure what I think about guard dog with the man-at-arms, but look at that. Look at how much damage we've avoided. That's actually really good. Guard dog on you. But yeah, I think Crusader is clearly the better choice. But look, holy shit. Alright, so let's actually start clearing out the riffraff here. Yeah, let's avoid taking any more stress that we don't need to. But this is good. I think we figured it out. I think we've got a class that we can definitely work with now. Now that we understand how he works. Because, yeah, seriously, we are avoiding so much damage just by, yeah, controlling the enemies with stun. Yeah, using our dodge to avoid hits for some characters. Probably if you had 2 Houndmasters in, like, maybe second and 3rd ranks, you had an Arbalist here, and, I don't know, like a Hellion, maybe a Highwayman, I don't know. You could probably go through entire dungeons taking very, very little damage. Now the question really is, will this remain a viable strategy into, like, the really high-level dungeons? Like, can you still rely on dodge at the champion level? Probably not. Actually, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna capitalize on the class's advantages, so that means we are going to avoid combat. Is it boring? You might think so, but alright. Ah, shit, we used it up. Okay, well, whatever. It's too bad. Yeah, it might be a little bit boring. Well, that's unfortunate. We do have a bit more combat, but you know, if you were bored, here you go. This is gonna be a thriller for the ages right here. She could probably do with breakthrough instead of yup. Because we have enough stun. Yeah. We'll give her breakthrough so we have at least a little bit of AoE control. We have Bellow. What am I doing? Holy shit. Well, since everybody's gone, let's try and clear one out. Yeah, Bellow. Definitely Bellow. Actually, let's try and stun one. Accuracy does seem to be a bit of a sore spot for us. What can we do about that? Well, obviously, more accuracy trinkets, get rid of the, anything that we have that might be limiting our accuracy. Pretty novel stuff there.
But a victory nonetheless.
I don't know. But yeah, maybe these legendary bracers have got to go. Unfortunately, there have been massive changes to trinkets. Like, for instance, the focus ring, which had been sort of a mainstay of the party, actually now has a 5% damage penalty. And the critical, like the plus crit chance has been significantly reduced. I think from like +5 to plus, or maybe even +6, down to like +2. So yeah, some changes have really been made to try and make the game hard. Ooh, oh no. Oh no, I think that's actually a damage penalty. Let's see, syphilis. Yeah, accuracy and damage penalty. That sucks. That's really bad, actually. Okay. Let's see. Retribution on you. Yeah, and at such a low level, 5% or 10% damage penalty actually is pretty significant. So let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, we really don't want one character to be carrying the entire party in terms of damage. Let's try and stun you. But yeah, our damage is pretty bad. Like, no question about it. Our damage is really bad. However, this should be a big turn for us. Crush on you. Okay. Yeah, as long as we're still using his main attack, it's not too bad. And now we have just one enemy to worry about. And if we can get a stun here, we're out of the woods. No, okay. If we can get a stun here, we're out of the woods. Okay. If we can get a stun here, we're out of the woods. Well, fair enough. You know what? I can't even be mad. That was just a really, really good string of resists. Because I know he has naturally pretty good resist, but even still, that was 3 incredible rolls. Okay, yeah, hopefully we'll get our scouting going through here, and shit. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a hopefully we'll get some scouting here. We can go ahead and use our bandages on this. I doubt we'll have much need for them. That is fine. Alright. Yeah, this should be our last Okay, how do we want to do this? Let's see. Retribution on you. I needed to rearrange the party. This is a bit unfortunate. However, yeah, if we can start clearing out some bad guys, that is fine. Why is his damage 1-to-1? Is that just... Ah, okay. Only one has gone. Let's do it. I kind of like the idea of building up a character just repeatedly and just getting a really high dodge score on one guy. I think we can probably even get a kill here. 3-7. So we need a 5 or better. Well, that's unfortunate. But actually, I don't know what it is, but she has been dodging like crazy. Okay. Now let's see if we can get a stun. No. Shit. Alright. That was actually perfect. I was hoping that he would get pushed back so our Hellion could Iron Swan. Didn't need it. Didn't need it. Alright. That guy died hard, but he's down, and I feel like the rest of this dungeon should be pretty simple. Honestly, I'd be pretty happy if we could get some scouting. There we go. Alright, this should show us where we need to go. Okay, so that means we just have one more here. And we haven't been surprised, so I guess that means if you know where the combat is, then you don't have to take surprise attacks. Alright, let's bandage you up. Let's camp. And eat up. And now we can now we can improve our damage, make ourselves a little bit better at fighting. Let's see, this is Battle Trance, Sharpen Spear. And great. Okay. Oh shit. Oh good. I didn't know that you could actually take off a trinket during that time. That's interesting. You can't switch characters, or maybe you can, but yeah, you can't. You can take off a trinket from the active character while they're doing their quote-unquote barks at the end. How are we? Okay. These guys suck, even at level 1, it looks like. So, start working on this one back here. Though their health is not terribly impressive either. Ugh. Okay. God, these guys suck. You know what? There we go. They do get the bleed, but I doubt that's gonna matter. It's kind of funny though. I probably could have afforded to just have him target a single enemy, but it didn't end up mattering. As a matter of fact, it's actually kind of nice that we had an opportunity to get another crit here. Look at the treasure that we have gotten. Holy shit, that is pathetic. That is really bad. I don't think we've even paid for the cost of the expedition. Oops. Oh well. Wow, and we even got our scouting chance thanks to her map. So, 2 more fights and then we're out. That map, like I said, unsung hero, except for in my Let's Play where I just never stop talking about how great it is. You're dead. And if we can get... that sucks. Actually, this party has been dodging like crazy. That's really, really awesome. Dead? No. Okay, he's still got the damage bonus. I was wondering where that came from. Okay, he's dead. There you go. Houndmaster, combat class. Alright. Last fight coming up. But I feel like this has been, at least at novice level, proof of concept. What's the takeaway from this? Do not expect the Houndmaster to win you fights. Absolutely not. No way. It's a really, really bad fighting class. But if you just want to get through a dungeon quickly and efficiently and with a low amount of personal risk, there are ways that you can build the Houndmaster to sort of protect you from those risks. And I think we're seeing them right now. I'm pretty proud of this. Interesting. Yeah, I'm actually really happy about how this expedition went. yeah, it's an interesting class, and it's something that I had never even considered before. Houndsary, fuck. Damn it. There you go. It's a really interesting class, and I'm really glad that we've kind of figured, quote unquote, figured out a way to make it work. One thing that has really changed since the Hound and the Corpse patch, yeah, one thing that's really changed is just how tactics have become stronger or weaker based on the encounters of the game. It used to just be damage, 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 all the time damage, and if you don't have lots of damage, you are incapable of clearing the dungeon, or it's going to be a nightmare. Not anymore. I mean, things really have changed, and I would argue for the better. Damn it! I was hoping we would get out of here, but we're gonna have to do one more low-level dungeon with this group of losers. But overall, pretty good. Yeah, I'm really happy. Wow. They cured rabies on her. Shit. But yeah, like, the tactics that had previously been the most powerful by far in all situations now are situational, same as everything else, same as dots, same as dodge. Scouting, still secretly the best stat in the game. But yeah, I had a good time. It went a little bit long, but yeah, overall, pretty successful run. Thank you for watching. I hope this has changed your mind on the Houndmaster a little bit. It has for me. And I'll see you next time.